what hive should you go first? What hive should you go second? And what hive should you go lastly? A lot of people have been asking or just been wondering this question, and I'm here to answer your question. Now, for someone who just got SSA, where is pretty much like the twig opens up to you and what hive you can go and in what direction you want to go, probably don't know what hive you should go. So honestly, straight off the bat, I want to tell you guys what hive you should go first. Now, I got to be honest to you, I have never been Blue Hive, but I can tell you with a guarantee, Blue Hive is the cheapest, best, and just AFKest, chilliest hive you can go. Because the best method for making honey is Blue Hive is not actually boosting, it's completely AFK, just macroing and pine tree. Now, the reason why Blue Hive is so good for early game, I mean mid game, or no, when you just get SSA and you want to be a hive, it's because you don't need a specific amount of tadpoles or burians to boost, because you don't need to boost. You can just macro on pine tree and get more mythics that way. And I would even recommend you, even if you don't have SSA yet, I would even recommend you to start going towards Blue Hive, even if you haven't like gotten SSA yet. By that I mean just get diamond mask, save all the diamond all your diamond eggs, get bubble mask, all of that. And also another good attribute of Blue Hive is that you can save a lot of materials while pretty much just doing nothing. I mean, you can get up to 3 to 4,000 blueberries a night, which is pretty much just the side effect of making a lot of honey, and that way you can pretty much get a full gifted hive, as bullion bees and tadpole bees are being gifted with blueberries. And also, what I forgot to mention is you do not need gifted bees for Blue Hive. Getting gifted bees will obviously make your rates higher, but you don't need them, which is good, because as a red hive you will need gifted bees, and I will show you that in just a second. Now, when you have actually just switched from, actually no, when you are done with Blue Hive and you're saying, no, I'm done with this, I don't want to do it anymore, I want to boost and all of that, I got you, because the second hive you would normally want to be is obviously red hive. Now, why is this? Because it's a pretty simple question. As a red hive, you will have a lot of different mythic bees, two of those being precise and vector bees. Now, what's good about them is that you need both of them in white hive, and pretty much when you would switch from blue to white hive, you would have no gifted bees, like none, which would make your rates horrendous unless you have the best luck and like 500 trillion honey. But that's besides the point. You would still want to go red hive as a second option, or once you're done with Blue Hive, to get that sweet RBC amulet and all of that. Now, I'm not an RBC runner myself. The last time I did RBC was when I was pretty much a level 15 hive, and that was when I used pretty much all my mats to get a gold amulet, which is really depressing, but you know, I'm dumb sometimes, and that's why I'm here to help you guys to not make wrong decisions. Now, something before you want to go red hive, or before you switch from blue to red hive, you want to definitely get to 10 to 50 trillion honey to get a good SSA. It took me about 50 trillion to get mine, by the way. And mine over here, I wouldn't even say mine is good. Mine's okay because it's a 4 to 5 and it has high IC. IC equals instant conversion, if you didn't know. But you would still need a lot of honey to just get a good SSA and all of that. Now, something important to also tell you guys, when you're switching to red hive, make sure that you have not just 50 trillion, or when you get your double passive and you are on low honey, that is really bad. It's a 1 in 6 trillion, so on a 1 in 6 million from royal jellies, so it would be an average of 6 trillion honey spent per gifted mythic bee. And if you take the how many mythic bees you have, if you take the 1 2 3 4 5 6, if you take the 6 mythic bees we have and just multiply that by 6, 36 trillion deal to get 1 gifted mythic guaranteed. Obviously, it will probably take less than 36 trillion to get a single one that you need. Let's say you need 2, then that's already way less. That would be about 18 trillion per. Now, obviously, that can scale a lot based on your luck, but when you're switching to red to blue, make sure to get at least 10 to 20 million royal jelly to get a few gifted mythics, because they're really important. As well as that, you would probably need, I wouldn't want to say 30,000, but at least 30,000 sunflower seeds to get Vector Beast gifted. Because I don't think some people realize how damn important marks are. I mean, if marks give you up to times 2.5 pollen, and they can convert a lot of your backpack, which is important as a hive. Because sometimes your Scorch, or no, your Star Saw cannot keep up with all the pollen coming into your bag, which means that your output of honey will be cut by a lot, and you do not want that. Now we got the third hive that you want to be. Once you red hive, which a lot of people are trying to do, once you red hive, you want to go white hive. Now this is really easy to tell you why this is. That is just because white hive makes the most amount of honey. It can easily also get to around 25 of RBC if level 20. It can do a lot of stuff that red can do, but less damage obviously. But it can also give you a lot of other benefits, like boosting for more than 100 trillion as a level 18. I mean, like, that's just crazy. But white hive is also pretty cool because, I mean, who wouldn't want to be white hive? I mean, come on. Well, okay, no, that's besides the point. White hive is pretty important to know that you will need gummy baller before you switch. You want to even have gummy baller before you switch. So before you switch, you want to have gummy mask. Obviously, I think everyone should have that already though. Gummy baller and gummy boots. Although you should probably already have gummy mask and boots if you're already going for gummy baller. Now, something pretty important to talk about before I get to the outro is that every hive has their benefits, and you shouldn't actually switch hives too often. When you're getting bored of the game, please switch hive. It will like make the game a complete different game for you. Just switching hives can like make you entertain or make the game entertain you a lot more. But if you're not burnt out or anything like that, do not make any bad decisions. Do not switch your hive uselessly, because you will regret those decisions. And that is one reason why I've been red my whole life, and I will probably also stay red my whole life. I don't think I will switch to white. If I will, then that will be a pretty cool video. But every hive has their benefits. I mean, as blue you can macro for honey. As a red you can boost a lot, do good RBC run. But white has the benefit of just being the top hive at the moment. I mean, there's not even a chance, bro. You can boost for so much. You can boost for 40 minutes. You can do all that. I mean, it's crazy. Also, downsides, it has every hive. As a blue hive, you boost for about 10% what you make a night. I mean, it's absolutely horrendous. As a red and a white hive, you constantly need stingers to boost, which is a hefty downside because you use about 100 stingers per boost, which is a lot. I mean, that's how much you make per night. So just every night you do is one boost. So you know what I'm saying. Other than that, I hope I was able to help you, because I don't want to make, or I don't want people to make that mistake and just switching hives. Like, going red first is the worst decision you can do, because you need a double passive to make at least, you know, what you make per night as a single boost. I mean, it's crazy. And as a white hive, you would need gummy baller before you switch to white hive, because there's no reason to be white if you don't have gummy baller, or at least are close to, I mean, 99%. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be white if you don't have gummy baller. So that's just outside of the way. But other than that, I hope this was really able to help you guys, and join the Discord down in the description, like and sub. And other than that, peace out.